Hi, this is Danny, the GM from the Lost Omens podcast, and Mina from the Grim Podcast of Perilous Adventure. The podcast you're about to listen to is part of the Professional Casual Network. For more podcasts like this, visit professionalcasual.com.
The Professional Casual Network has gear. Check out teespring.com/store/professionalcasual for fresh new swag. A huge shout out to our sponsor, beardeddragongames.online. Pick up all your local game store goodness from Magic the Gathering, Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder, or WFRP 4th edition, as well as terrain, paints, board games, comics, and more. Make sure to use code Professional Casual at checkout for free domestic shipping or PCME10 for 10% off your total order at beardeddragongames.online. Also, a special thanks to Built Bar for sponsoring the show. To get 10% off your order and to help support the show, use code Professional Casual at checkout or use the link in the show notes.
Welcome back to Good Papa 155.
We're all still alive.
Bruno might not be.
Bruno has made some bad choices lately.
What?
Lately?
I mean, just really this one. Having all those drinks.
Yeah.
Not good for your insides.
So what is a poison? Isn't it like bleeding? Isn't it just damage every round?
It's similar to bleeding, yeah. He actually might be in trouble here.
No.
Good thing he's got a doctor.
Right.
In the house.
No, I'm outside.
I'm going to use all my fate points. No.
Yeah, so it won't happen. I'm going to go over it in the morning. That's when he'll be affected by it. This is when you wake up.
If I wake
It was
up.
just too much. It was just too much.
I'm really excited that we all get to make up a particular story if he tries to investigate.
Yeah. So what Bruno's actions from here on out until he wakes up in the morning are not JB's to decide.
Yeah.
Which is probably better for Bruno, honestly.
Well behaved he's been.
But we are getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. We need to first thank our patrons. Thank you so much for going to patreon.com/professionalcasual and signing up to be a patron. At the $5 tier, you get the video for the show. At the $10 tier and above, we often forget to talk about, you get access to Settling the Southlands. Our homebrew campaign there comes out every other Wednesday with Tim, Danny, and Jess trying to survive in the jungles of the Southlands. You also get access to the PDF of that if you want to run it yourself. Great time, super fun show. Love it, love it, love it. Actually starting to look into what's coming up after that because we're nearing the end of that ish.
It could even be a boat. You know how much we've always wanted to play one of those.
In terms of recording, we'll probably be wrapping it up in the next few months, but it'll probably be coming out for another year or so. In terms of episodes, we will see, but need to check that out. It's a great time. Super, super fun. But want to say an extra big thank you to our top tier patrons at the King Ding Doppeldonger and Professional Cake Sitter tiers. Like,
Trying to think of a tune of a song to do this too.
The Pokey Rap.
I don't.
oh yeah, we still need to write that.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Rob and Bastion and Dagnant and Cider Drinker, Tony Hot Hands, Otis and Leroy, Dr. D, Devil Pup, Iron Maze, Wizard Skills, Bicon and Cider Drinker.
Everybody had matching towels.
What?
Huh? It was kind of B-52Z.
A little bit, yeah. Yep. For sure. So thanks.
But it
y'all.
wasn't a rock.
As big
With
as a
cider
whale.
drinker.
And he's about to set sail.
We're going to Marienburg?
No,
Oh,
definitely not. Ever. Don't go there.
that's where Bruno dies, isn't it? Isn't that your doom?
Yep.
Pretty much going to Marienburg.
Yeah.
More or less.
I finally got myself a Doom.
Did you look one up or
I
make
did.
one up?
I looked one up.
Like just now?
That's risky. You haven't had a
Yeah.
doomed this whole time?
No.
What? What do you got?
I don't know that I want to tell you.
I need to know.
3 is thy number.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
In real life.
One.
You beat me to it.
In real life, 3 is my favorite number. It's like my lucky number. So
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that out loud. First off, yeah, thank you. I'm lucky. But
Yep.
You know the way you're going to die now is when Bruno adds a third barrel to that gun.
I know.
I was thinking when Mina kills the third party member.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, that's
Okay.
all right.
Well, Bruno's number 2, so she's safe there.
Yep.
It's just going to be my characters 3 times. We all know it.
And let's be fair, Bruno's going to do it to himself. Mina doesn't have to do anything to him.
That's probably
Yeah.
true.
He might just die here.
Most of his problems are self-inflicted. So after it's been a while. I think it was, I forget when exactly it was. We were talking about the very real possibility of JB retiring Bruno.
Oh, that happens like every 3 months or so.
It seems like, I think it was when we were talking about going back off mic, we were talking about going back to Altdorf after finishing things up in Wickendorf. And we were talking about the possibility of you actually staying at home with the kids, and you decided not to.
And having a
because-
nice ending for Bruno. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Right. It was a big part of it.
Before he got burned.
That's how they get you.
Every time.
Every
Forgot
time.
where I was going with that. What were we just talking about?
He was going to do that until he saw his kids for 3 seconds. And I was like, I got to go.
Bye. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there. Forgot why I brought that up in the first place.
Because Bruno might die because he's poisoned.
Yep.
He might have to use a fate point here. I don't know.
Or resolve? How would it
Depends on
resolve?
how mean I want to be here.
Yeah.
Mina.
But before we get into that, you got a review for us?
I sure do. I actually have a text review from Xpaxis.
Okay. Hey,
So-
thanks.
He said, I have binged 112 episodes in 4 weeks, and I'm super invested. I love the characters, still hesitate to call Lucky and Mina heroes, and prefer protagonists. See my other review. Missing Carl, and I hope all is well with this player. Bruno reminds me of several former managers. Do with that what you will.
Okay. All right.
Respectfully, Xpaxis. Oh, and I appreciate Mammoth very much.
All right. So Xpaxis is the
You know.
one. Was it last episode
Sorry.
that had that kind of crazy awesome name? Valve Rotor G Contribugle.
Yeah.
So that was Xpaxis.
Yeah.
Yes, because I know he is a patron now.
Right.
And you can send your contribugles to
Mm.
the network at
P.O. Box G.
603-803-3235.
Way to
Call
go.
Nailed it.
All that.
Wow.
Call that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and call your contribugles in.
Actually,
on your
please text me
fingers.
pictures of bugles,
Yeah.
different flavors. I really like bugles a lot.
On your fingers.
With or without keys.
That's the bugle is the instrument. I think it's how it's pronounced.
Buggle.
Bogle. Good bogle.
I get nervous when JB goes looking at his character sheet and then looks at his computer screen and looks at his character sheet. What are you looking up? Makes me, I don't know.
I got a lot of kits and stuff, tonics back on the boat.
Well, I said I assume that
we
you guys
took all our
were
stuff.
able to
Oh, right.
collect
Yes.
everything.
I
Yeah.
totally
You
assumed
took
that
your
too.
trappings off the boat,
Good.
probably next to your seat on the coach now or something.
I thought all that stuff's gone. Didn't Dumpling mix that all together? And
Could have.
How exactly would they have transported my we have transported my active project? Because it
Oh, I didn't even think
it
about
was just
that.
hanging out there in the coach.
it's just still in there. Carl,
It's got a tarp. It's got a tarp over it.
Wait, wasn't he? Didn't you leave Mammoth in your rented room at the engineering school?
Yes.
Hey, whatever's funnier is what I did.
Yeah, I can't imagine you have him with you now.
Yeah.
No, I've got other projects to occupy my time,
Yes.
like keeping Bruno alive from self-inflicted injuries.
Speaking
That's a
of,
full-time job.
Right. So you're at the inn here. It's a nice place. They have a big roaring fire. There's wolf and bear skins all over the place. It feels like you're in another world already on the road to the northern realms, which aren't they really that far north, just relative to Altdorf. But it's a pretty comfortable place. There's not a ton of people in here, but it's not like dead quiet either. If you just want to have dinner and hit the hay, you can do that. If you want to hang out a little bit before then, it's up to you. Me and then Lucky, you've had a pretty chill day just riding in the coach. I assume Webbie would be more tired being just out in the fresh air much more during the day. And Bruno has no idea what is going on.
Yeah, I think that I would probably first make sure that my patient is okay. If I can do some sort of medicine or heal check on him to try to give him better odds at the morning that will follow. I would like to do that. I assume that this is a thing that I have dealt with extensively in the past. There's not much to do in Wittgendorf except for drink yourself stupid.
That's very true. He was usually rot gut too. So you definitely recognize the signs here that he is not aware of what's happening. He is very much blacked out at this point. Just too much of that welcome to Middenland.
All right, I'll instruct Dennis to tuck him in and kiss him on the cheek and all that other stuff and administer whatever medicine is appropriate.
I want to help too, so I'm going to do Uncle Chet's tried and true hangover cure, right? But you have to do it before the person goes to sleep. So I'm going to take Bruno's shoes. I'm going to pull them off of his feet.
Oh, careful.
I know, I am literally risking my life right now to try to help him. So, but this worked every time for Uncle Chet and his friends. So I believe in it. So I'm going to take Bruno's shoes. I'm going to take them outside. I'm going to fill them with the dirt that is outside. And then I'm going to take them back inside. I'm going to put his shoes underneath his bed. And that will help draw out the poisons from the drink. And it will help ground him here where we are.
Ground
Works
him
every time. I don't know if he needs to eat some of the dirt. It might be worth trying, but
I definitely thought your tried and true method was just going to be to get him more drinks.
no. I told you
that was a tried method, certainly.
Right. I'm not going to try to kill Bruno.
Okay.
If I got him more drinks, that would be me actively trying to kill him.
Well, you don't really know that. You just know he's stinking drunk.
Yes, he's very drunk, and
After stealing your drink.
right? Which is fine. I didn't want it anyway.
You would have probably given it to Bruno regardless.
Probably.
I never touched the stuff. So, is there any sort of check?
Only stole Lucky's drink.
Yeah.
Do you buy any drinks?
Probably one. Like whatever's really watery. Yeah, like half a beer and one boiled water.
And they're like, okay.
Like I don't want cold water in there. I just want warm water in my beer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So you're drinking like Coors Light?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Gross.
But I'll grab one. I'll drink it. I'll ace that check.
Wow.
I am a monster.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to mingle. I'm going to walk around. Talking to those two noble girls has kind of made me realize I actually don't know how to talk to people at all when we're not in super weird, grungy situations. And if we're going to be going here, I need to be able to have a conversation with someone without just lying every other word.
Oh, I like that idea. Roll me a D10. There you go. Just one.
5.
All right. So as you're talking with people, yucking it up, they're locals here. Which, again, you're just over the border into Middenland.
Mm-hmm.
So these aren't Reichlanders, but they're hardly different. But they start talking about mutants and bandits that continue to attack coaches passing through the Drakwald, which is the forest that surrounds Middenheim. Around Altdorf, it's called the Great Forest. It's pretty much unbroken between the two, but they're considered different forests by most people. It says the major coaching companies are hiring extra guards. Road warrens are recruiting in Altdorf and the surrounding area, but the Emperor has failed to send troops to protect the highway. Meanwhile, streams of refugees leaving Middenheim are at the mercy of bandits and beastmen.
Wow. So, and the forest, I'm assuming, you have to go through the same forest to get to Middenheim?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
The road's getting more and more dangerous every day.
So, not this far south, though, right? Probably just up furthermore, the whole way in between here and Middenheim.
Well,
what are people supposed to do?
You're between the cities. It's kind of like you're going on a hill, right? So as you're getting more towards the middle point between the two, it gets worse. And as you get close to one or the other, it gets a little bit better.
Thins out. So we're at like a thinned out part right now?
More or less.
More or less. Okay. That's going to go either way. Well,
So if
geez.
you're heading to Middenheim, you got about 5 days left.
So we'll have like days of just like mutants and beastmans?
Well, hopefully not, if you're lucky.
I am, actually.
You got a good guard for your coach?
No. But thankfully one paid to be along with us.
No. Oh, well, there. Yeah, well, I mean, more than one would probably be best, but...
Yeah. Well, Bruno does have a bunch of guns, but...
Oh,
I don't know
guns will help.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw him earlier. He was the guy trying to get those horses to whip him.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to hold his liquor, huh?
Listen, he held it actually way too much, way too close.
Oh, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Waking up in the stables with whip marks on my back, be like, I don't know how I got here.
But so like, this is my first time in the Drakenwall?
The Drakwald?
The Drakwald.
Or Drakwald, I guess.
Drakwald. Are there like regional games or things that people play? Like in Reichland, there was this dude that would like just show up at like, coaching ins and like play cards and that type of thing. Do you guys have like I heard something about like a ball game or something?
A ball game? At an inn? I mean, sometimes we got dice games.
Oh, okay. So they were talking about this festival where there's like this, I don't know, Berg ball, Middenberg ball, Middenheim ball.
Middenball?
Middenball. That sounds probably right. What is that exactly?
Well, it's almost exclusively played in Middenheim. A couple other larger towns around have their own teams.
Oh, gotcha.
But
it's like a team game. It's not something that you can like play like in a.
yeah, it's a team game. You're on a pitch, and they got to get a ball from one side to the other, or something like that.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's getting more and more popular for what we know.
Nice. Is it violent or is it like mostly just fun?
I'm pretty sure it's violent.
Okay.
I haven't seen it myself. Hear about it once in a while.
Is there like a big championship or something that they have for this type of thing?
Probably.
What do you think that would be called?
The Middenball Championship?
Nice. That's a great name for that. Cool. So you play dice games? Like what type?
Like rolling dice usually? I don't know.
Do you want to play? Do you want to teach me?
Sure.
Okay. What's this dice game called? I'm sitting on a fancy chair. Kind of like a throne, right? You want to call this Dice Thrones?
They teach you like, what is it called? Liar's dice?
Okay. I'm really good at dice.
Do you have any advances in
Oh,
gambling?
you gosh dang right I do. No, I don't.
Oh, okay. It's a basic skill, so you could test on just your intelligence, see how well you do.
I rolled a 6, so that'll be 4 success levels.
So you pick it up real quick.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, you're like, I get this game.
That's actually pretty fun. So what do you do for a living?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because these are the things I need to know how to answer. So I'm actually very invested in their answers because I need to pick up how people respond to that question. Because I can't say, I hang out in the sewers and I, eviscerate rats.
Make an average gossip test.
No dice.
All right, so as
-1 success level.
Okay, so as you're chatting with these people, Lucky's not quite getting it yet. They're a little put off by his directness and that he's very much a Reichlander. Again, they're barely over the border, but they still see that difference as like a cultural moat. Yeah, essentially. So like Lucky hasn't picked up too much in that from this particular conversation.
Okay.
Mina, you doing anything or heading to bed soon?
I think I'm kind of hanging out too and just getting a feel for the local flavor, as it were, of like, what's happening? What's the tea? What's the hot gas?
What's the hot gas? All right, so you're also kind of mingling with people around. All right, roll me a D10.
4.
The flavor is fireball.
Fireball.
I think I'll have 4.
Fireball.
So you hear you're talking with somebody who used to live in Middenheim, but they moved away because the rats of Middenheim sewers are not like any rats found in the South. Full 6 feet long they are, and some of them stand upright, wear clothes, and talk to each other in squeaks and chitters. Middenheim's rat catchers earn their pay, and no mistake.
That sounds crazy. Maybe we should go check out the sewers.
No.
Sounds as though being in the sewers and killing rats is actual good occupation to have.
Yeah.
They have a guild and everything.
Mm-hmm. They're silver, right? Status?
I don't think right away.
But they get
They
there.
might be silver 1, but I don't think they're that high. But they're actually a pretty well respected position because they're very important and it's dangerous and people don't like rats in their basement.
Yeah.
Or house.
Cool.
Especially if they're 6 feet long and walk upright and wear clothes.
Wearing clothes? Like, God, most of my cousins don't even do that. Cool.
So you chat. So while you're chatting with these people,
Yes.
what's something that Bruno gets up to?
Oh my gosh. So while we are talking, Bruno gets up and he comes out of his room and he decides he needs to use the bathroom. And he goes to the fireplace and he stands there and he goes, Carl, I need to go to the bathroom. But there's no Carl to help him.
Got him.
So you just pisses his pants?
He pees his pants in the fireplace.
It can be before or after that, but Lucky, what's something else that Bruno gets up to while he is not in control?
So he gets behind the counter into the kitchen.
Of course.
And similar,
snack?
and maybe it's just that muscle memory. But he starts tying ropes to things because he thinks he has to have the boat still going straight down the Reich. And he's making coffee. There's people yelling at him, and he just keeps waving them off. And then he starts brandishing the gun around, holding the barrel instead of the stock.
Yeah.
And just kind of like using that to enunciate points.
Meanwhile, a few people kind of wrestle it away from him and give it to Webbie, who they see as like his keeper.
They're not wrong.
Every time he's seen throughout the night, he has different clothes on in different locations.
I have to keep dressing him.
So what's Webbie up to at the inn?
Oh, well, we had a little kerfuffle at the beginning of the day with not having the right map. So I am taking the evening to tattoo a map from the map that we have onto the back of my dentist.
Poor Dennis.
There's plenty of room on him still. Sometimes I leave little notes for myself. Pick up milk. Don't inhale the fumes coming off of that guy's foot. But I have enough space for a map, and I'm going to commit it to Dennis, and that way we can sell the map. That's called profit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll never be without map again.
So while you are working on your map, I want you to make a easy gossip test. See if you pick up if you're eavesdropping at all. Easy's plus 40.
That's too many. So I have to roll under a 95.
Oh wow.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. Roll me a D8 quick. If you got one handy.
4.
So you overhear people talking about since this place is called something about the wolf, the wolf's head. You hear people talking about the followers of Ulrich are becoming even more militant. Not content with persecuting honest and devout Sigmarites, now they've begun picking on the priests of every other deity and even on the dwarves who helped build Middenheim. A ruinous series of tax laws have been passed targeting elves, dwarves, wizards, and priests in particular. You hear people just kind of grumbling about that and how these choices ain't right for Middenland and stuff like that.
Oh, boy, it is great not to be one of those things that you mentioned. Just a humble doctor.
You are none of those things. That's true.
Is Middenland like Ulfric Valley?
Yes, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So, like Sigmar is very much the deity in the Reichland, right? Like
Right.
He's revered all throughout the Empire, but the Reichland especially because he was from Altdorf. It was called Reichdorf before that, but that was his hometown. Middenheim is like the seat of Middenland as a province, and that is like the city that Ulrich created. The characters might not know this, but the legend is that Ulrich smote a mountain with a big hammer to flatten the top of it. It's now called the Fallschlag Rock that Middenheim is on top of. So that is the seat of the cult of Ulrich is Middenheim.
Gotcha.
Do I get a thing that Bruno does?
I was going to say that next. Yes. What's something that Bruno gets up to tonight?
I think that the crazy thing that happens to Bruno is that he meets various children who happen to be running around the place. You know, their parents are off drinking or whatever. And he tells them stories and is just generally a good father figure.
Imagine.
One of them sitting on his knee. He's kind of bouncing it.
Oh, God.
Is this before or after I piss myself?
Oh, darn.
Okay.
It continues.
It's actually because one of the kids pisses himself and you don't want him to feel bad.
Consider me Miles Davis. Oh my God, that was so good. A good father figure.
His nose is red with merriment this time.
All right, so everybody has a pretty nice night. Bruno probably won't be happy about it in the morning, but eventually get to bed. I assume the four of you are in one room with Dennis standing in the corner, whatever he does overnight. Maybe he leans in the corner. He just puts his forehead in the corner and sleeps that way. But
That's
you're
right.
sleeping on beds. They're not the nicest thing ever, but they're not bad. They're a bed. It's not a hammock on the boat.
Yeah.
That you slept on for a while.
I'm in the common room.
You're going to sleep in the common room even though Bruno bought a room with a bed and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get to sleep on like a bed of hay,
Yeah.
straw.
Yeah.
It is really warm in there. It is quite cozy. The other four are really happy to have a room. Gunder isn't super pleased to be sharing it with somebody, but they spent most of the day with Bert, so he doesn't consider him a total stranger at this point. But the four of them take the other room. It's a pretty good night. I don't think anybody is down wounds or anything because we've been having a pretty safe time lately. But Bruno, overnight, as your body's trying to process all this alcohol, you do have alcohol poisoning.
Sweet.
So it says at the end of each round, you lose one wound, ignoring all modifiers.
All right. Rock and roll.
Also, you suffer a penalty of -10 to all tests while poisoned. So it's like bleeding, but worse.
Right. And this is on top of being drunk.
You're -30 to everything else, but it's not going to affect what's happening here.
Okay.
So if you reach 0 wounds when poisoned, you cannot heal any wounds until all your poison conditions are removed. If you fall unconscious while poisoned, you have to make an endurance test after a number of rounds equal to your toughness bonus or die horribly.
Okay.
Poison is nasty. But at the end of each round, you may attempt an endurance test. If successful, remove a poison condition, with each success level removing an extra poison condition.
All right.
A heal test can provide the same results.
All right. Endurance test. Here.
I gotta imagine that I would have
go.
tried to heal test
Oh, my endurance is
preemptively.
great.
Okay.
He can endure a lot.
Right.
I tried to treat him, but he kept on swatting my hand away.
From 10 feet away.
All right, good luck. Never.
So you suffer, as you're sleeping, you suffer 1 wound.
Yep.
And then you can make your first endurance test.
All right. I need my endurance is a 60. So
But you're
I
at
need
-10.
a 50.
Right.
And again, being drunk does not affect.
Doesn't affect your toughness.
Nope. So just retching horribly in the morning. Rolled an 89.
Okay.
So that's
Then you
that.
suffer another wound.
Another wound. Is that another -10? No.
Not
Right.
another, because
All right.
it's just because you have one. If you had more poison conditions, if Mina had given you another drink, I was going to give you another poison condition
Okay.
on top of it.
All right. All right. The second one is a 44.
All right.
That is that one, yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
your body does manage to process it after taking only 2 wounds. You do wake up in the morning fatigued, because you did not get a restful sleep by any means. Again, you're sweating a lot. You sweat out most of that. And it smells sickly sweet like Fireball.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And I'm ready to drive. Let's go. Let's get.
Yeah, and you are hung over. Your head is pounding. Any light at all is too bright.
That's okay. I could drive with my eyes closed. I've done them before.
It's very true. Just imagine you just take that tiny hat on your head and you try to move it over your eyes, but it just falls off your forehead because it's too big, too small to sit on your head and cover your eyes at the same time.
It's going to be really difficult to fire your departure shot.
Oh, yeah.
You should probably take a departure shot in addition.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I do feel as his physician that I should be able to do something about this, but I don't know how you want to rule it.
Okay. What I need from you, Dr. Webbie, is I need 2 eye patches.
Oh, I preempted. I foresaw this eventuality and have them right here.
Okay. So I'll put an eye patch over each of my eyes. And I'm like, that makes it so much better. All right, on we go. And I feel my way up to the driver's seat and then just lay down on it.
Yep, that's my neck. Thank you. Okay.
All right, so everybody gets loaded back up after breakfast. Some Middenland bacon and eggs.
Yes.
Imagine Middenland bacon would be like Canadian bacon. Again, not bad. Eggs are a little runny, but nothing terrible.
I actually like that.
You would.
They got coffee?
Yeah, a little. It's extra.
I made
A small cup of coffee.
So
as they kept trying to get you out of the kitchen.
Right.
I'll have 3 or 4 cups of coffee.
They're a penny a piece. Nothing crazy,
it's
but
worth it.
All right, so you guys get loaded back on and in the coach. Is Mina taken back on top, or are you going back inside?
I think I'll get on top just because of what we kind of heard about how things are not super
good in
safe.
the driver's seat. Cool.
Gunder will climb up there as well.
You guys expect any trouble up there?
Yes, we heard some stories of, bandits and whatnot. So we figured, it's best to be up here where we are quickly available.
It might be worthwhile affixing some sort of artillery to the side of this here wagon if we're going to be using it a lot and if we're going to be going through tricky territory.
Not a bad idea. For now, Gunder and I will be the artillery.
Ooh, I like that. I'm going to use that later and not attribute you.
That's fine.
In the morning, you have a little bit of time before you get going. And Gunder said you asked him to teach you some stuff, right?
Yes, I want to
before.
do some brawling or, sparring, that sort of thing.
So he shows that he fights with a great axe, a big 2-handed axe.
Okay.
So he offers to teach you how to defend yourself against something with a long reach like that when you have just your sword.
Very good.
So it's a lot of slow, he wants to teach you muscle memory. I'm going to swing this at you slow so you can duck under it. And then the other way low so you can jump over it kind of thing. And just kind of repeating that over and over again.
This is literally the kind of interaction that Mina wanted from her brothers and she never got. So this is very nice for her.
Well, you killed the first guy who offered you that service.
Yeah, but it was unwanted. But now I do want it.
He also he offered that service in not a safe manner.
It was just his accent. It was the same. It was the same words.
So we get back on the road. Bruno, I'm gonna have you make a drive test here. If you're gonna have 2 eye patches on, it will be a hard test and fatigue. So that'd be a -30.
Okay. The horses instinctively know where to go, so I trust them.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they do.
You actually made it.
I rolled a 7.
I thought you were gonna be I'll take 1 eye patch off to see something, but okay. Yeah, the horses know what they're doing. You notice, or others that don't have eye patches on both of their eyes, notice that like as you're getting set up, Mina can help with the horses a little bit. I think you were learning a little bit very early on that Bert seems to know his way around the horses as well and helps get them hooked up and getting going. I think maybe he may have helped steer them, like get them started in the right direction before Bruno was like laying on his side, just cracking the reins.
Right.
Not even
Blowing the horn.
Foreseeing a potential problem down the line, is it possible that I can try to take some cues from? I would like to learn driving from Bruno.
That's good. You could be my right and left hand.
You really want to learn driving from Bruno?
He outranks me. I have 0 ranks, and I imagine he has any.
So
The result might surprise you.
the day before, when he wasn't drunk or hungover, and as he gets over his hangover a bit more throughout the day, you can pick up some basic things. You can buy skills out of career. I allow it as long as you have a mentor.
This one is in career.
Drive's a basic skill.
No, this one's in career for a physician.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's right there on the first level.
Okay. So yeah, you can
That's why I
definitely,
mentioned
if you
it.
have some experience left over, you can put whatever advances you want in there over
Indeed,
these
I
few
do.
days. So those of you inside the coach, and if the window's open, Webbie and maybe Bruno can hear Bert talk about this leg of the trip today. You should be able to reach the forest hearth around lunch, and then by the time before dark, you should today's just slightly longer. It's only 2 miles further from Kutenholz to Brokel. Would be the next stop overnight. But because you're getting on the road earlier in the day than you were yesterday, it should be no problem getting there before dark. Should be no issue. The Forest Hearth Inn is called that for very obvious reasons. At this point, you are in the deep forest now. It says it's a fortified coaching inn, stands beside the road with nothing but trackless forest on either side. And Bert explains it has 20-foot high walls with covered in spikes on the top to repel beastmen attacks that don't happen very often on the inn, but it's happening more and more often on the coaches going there from the north or south.
So why don't people put like spikes on their coaches?
Well, sometimes they do, but a lot of people ride on the top of the coaches and it just gets in their way too.
Oh, nuts. So how do you protect yourself against this type of thing? You travel a lot for your type of work.
Well, you got
right?
Gunders and you got the Mina up there and you got Bruno's gun.
That's true. I do have Bruno's gun.
What do you do to protect yourself?
Stand by bigger people or run away.
Oh,
I
you don't
also-
hit me with that stick of yours?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I'm actually really good at that. I read a book about it once.
I guess it's one way to learn.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you realize he does have a sword on his hip.
Oh, you actually, you can ninja about or whatever?
I dabble, but yeah, with my line of work, we have to be in the field to survey.
Right.
So
you
you
don't
gotta
actually
defend yourself
collect
a little
taxes,
bit.
right? You just survey taxes?
I'm not a tax collector myself. No,
Okay.
No.
So you don't have to like worry about like people trying to rob you and stuff all the time. Because then when I saw your sword, I was like, oh yeah, he's a tax guy or whatever, or related to, adjacent to regional taxing. So he probably like needs to protect himself.
Well,
But
sometimes.
Oh. Okay.
We're out, some surveying sometimes takes you to the wilderness, and
Do you ever go to
things
like
out there.
go to like a place where like there's a bunch of people that are like, we don't want to be surveyed because we'll have to pay more in taxes?
if I get to a place that I think may have issues like that, I typically just don't exactly tell them my position, or I will tell them in too much detail and it will confuse the townsfolk.
It's really
So you're like a tax spy sometimes.
I wouldn't label myself as such.
Oh, okay. Well, you're spying on things to get information.
I'm not
to know.
spying. I'm surveying the land to find out exactly where things
What's
are.
the difference between spying and surveying?
Well, I'm just recording the topographical area and where people have settled in that area.
And
Find exactly where they are.
And spying on a settlement would be like finding out about the topographical area.
Well, I feel like if I was spying, it'd be more watching the people themselves and what they're doing. I don't care much about that. I just want to know where they are.
Okay.
And where the roads are, and where the rivers are, and we can label on the maps where beastmen are, so people can stay away from those areas, or the military can move in and remove them. Lots of different things that the ISS does.
Gotcha. So you give information to a military about particular places so that they can make informed decisions on it. Listen, man, I just think you should lean into the spy thing because it sounds actually really cool.
I'm not a spy.
Well,
Spy.
what is
wouldn't know the first thing about spying.
what does the ISS stand for, really, at the end of the day? Is
Imperial
surveying
Survey
spying.
Service.
Is surveying spying. It's
No,
a question
it's
you have to
not.
ask yourself every day when you wake up.
I've never asked myself that question.
Well, I mean, maybe you should.
This master of conversational tact, and what has he done with Lucky?
He's like, I think I'm going to survey the surrounding from atop the coach.
Nice.
And he goes and climbs out.
All right. So I asked him a lot about what he did.
And then he ran away.
Interposed some other questions. I think I did a really good job there.
Wonderful.
So the day passes pretty uneventfully on your way to I forgot what it was called already, the Forest Hearth Inn. You do see a group of people trudging along, at least everybody but Lucky because he's still inside the coach. Maybe taking a nap. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever
actually.
you're doing, reading a book,
Nope.
talking to Driggs.
Yeah.
Griggs.
Griggs is reading me a book, actually.
But those outside the coach, you see a group of people trudging along the road. It's obviously getting out of the way of the coach. A quick reminder that the Altdorf-Middenland Road is like a major highway of the Empire. So it's about 20 feet wide, all cobbled. It's actually maintained
By elves?
relatively well. New.
Okay.
With like ditches on the side. It's even what's the word?
Pitched.
Where it's pitched. So the water, hopefully it doesn't collect puddles and things. But it's actually well maintained.
So it's not all that out of the ordinary that there are people trudging along it.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not crazy.
How do you say hello to the people on the road?
Sup?
Like, is there a specific way to do it on land
No.
as opposed to on the river?
You pretend to not notice them and roll the windows.
Yeah, they're pedestrians.
Do I say like, ahoy? No, that's a boat thing.
Maybe it's ho boy instead?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do you actually call that out to
Yeah.
people?
Oh boy.
And they're like, hello?
People are so friendly.
Can I make a perception check to see if I hear Mina yelling at people?
You don't have to test for that.
Oh, okay.
We'll assume that window's open for Webbie to talk to, and you hear her go, hello,
Yeah.
ahoy, or whatever it was she just
Ahoy.
I'm gonna run to that window like a dog. What do you do for a living?
said. And they're like, survive.
Oh, nice. I did that too.
It's a group of like a dozen or so people. Looks like it might be a couple families, sort of thing. And you see like adults with big packs, a few kids walking along with them.
How's the road the way you guys are coming? Were there a bunch of like mutants and beastmen and stuff?
Not today. No, we've been lucky.
No, I'm lucky.
Well, yeah, you're in a coach. You're quite lucky.
Oh, have a good trip. And I'll throw them a hat box. I'm just kidding. I would never. I would never.
I was going to say, how many items do you have listed there? Let's roll to see which ones you threw
I would
overboard.
not do that.
There's only 3 and they're all very special.
What if it was the third one?
That was my fancy sash.
What children need to help with their survival is a fancy sash.
They're gonna look
And
so
so
much
this-
better surviving.
This group of random people are observing that our coach driver is entirely blind
Double patched up.
Laying there with 2 eye patches on.
Yeah,
and is apparently having no problems.
the horses know what to do. Every so often, I'll be like "Meow" on the horn just to let people know I'm coming.
Just imagine you're laying there with like one, like the reins are kind of in one hand, but
Yeah.
Webbie's actually just holding them next to you.
Yeah,
This happened the first time you guys were on a coach, where Bruno fell asleep and Carl just took over, didn't he?
Yep.
Yes.
I think it was because you were too drunk, wasn't it?
Everything is a circle. God is a wheel.
Oh my goodness.
So if you're joining us for episode 1 of Kapapa here,
But it's really hearkening back to that. We're traveling along the same road, the same woods, the same terrible coach driver.
Mm-hmm.
Just this time you didn't have to steal the coach. Well, no, never mind, you did. You stole it from somebody after you killed them this time, instead of stealing from after you got them drunk.
before you killed him.
And then they woke before they
I
woke
think that's
up.
technically mugging, if I may.
That is a full circle, that is. It's so great. But the rest of the morning is uneventful until you get to the forest hearth. And it's just as Bert was describing, 20-foot high walls around this place with spiked tops. But the inn itself is it's nice.
Sweet.
It's pretty much it is by itself here. There's nothing else going on. It's really just stop along the way. You learn pretty quickly that most of its business, people stopping during the day, but it is an inn. Some people timing it differently will get here at night to stay overnight as well. But they have like ready lunches for they know people to stop quickly and then get back on the road. For sale, of course, would be 5 pennies a meal.
All right. We'll stop and unload the horses and rest for the day. A nice lunch, right? Good dinner, right? This place looks fairly defendable, so I think we should stop here for the night.
Bruno, it's barely lunchtime.
You said lunchtime. All right, lunchtime it is. All right, let's do lunch.
Yeah, so looking at the map, it's pretty much exactly halfway between Kutenholz and Brokel. We'll plan to stop. The plan is to stop for the night.
Yeah, halfway between. I already made it half the distance. It's all good.
Half
the distance, full pay.
Don't think I don't think we should stop here, man.
Yeah, that's what you said about last time, and then that horse won't talk to me.
To be fair, you got pretty fresh with it.
Mm-hmm.
I only said it had the man parts of a man.
Yeah, I still haven't kind of mathed that one out, but.
All right,
You're just
because
screaming curva at them over and over.
You can't say that.
Because Bruno did buy a map, I did share the map in the Discord chat, showing the path here from Altdorf to Middenheim, with the stops that are typical. So we're at the Forest Hearth Inn, which is interesting how differently it's labeled than all the rest.
Why doesn't that look like my map?
Oh, you had to go over a bunch of moles.
That probably has more detail.
Yeah. Well, detail, yes. Topographical detail, not so much.
So essentially, this is what the map that Bruno took looks like here, showing Altdorf to Middenheim. Not a lot of detail, but showing the road and the major stops along the way. So you see your third-ish.
All right. Here
All
we
right, let's
go.
get some lunch and then saddle up again. How's the old head going there, Bruno? You feeling any better?
It would be better with dinner and then a nice sleep. So I think that's what we'll do.
If you need to be put to sleep, you let me know.
All right.
That's literally half of my inventory is designed to make people fall asleep.
So I know that I'm not Bruno's physician anymore, Dr. Webword, but if you wanted, I did.
Please call me Big Uncle Eddie.
But I'm sorry, sir. Big Uncle Eddie. I do have some things that I've kind of used in the past to kind of get Bruno up and going, especially when he's been a little over.
Yeah, I'm sure that you do.
Guys, don't fight over me.
I'm not. I want to keep moving because I think we should get to the festival as soon as possible.
You could still be my physician, and Webbie, you could also be my physician, right? You just have to divide me in half, right? So somebody gets the top half, somebody gets the bottom half. Who wants the bottom half?
He's so hungover, he's turning a little southern.
He's also He's also being very fresh with me, describing dividing himself in half is basically foreplay.
Yes.
But no, we're not fighting over you because it's more like a good-natured bullying from me to Lucky.
There's definitely enough of me to spread about.
I will allow him to deal with the elbows.
Okay.
It's actually the one part I never want to touch on you.
That's as much as I'm willing to give.
Okay. I can caffeinate the heck out of your elbows. You need to pick me up.
Nope. I'm good.
You want two? They're
No.
small.
I like keep my coat on.
Okay.
Can you do it with my coat on?
I can, but I gotta go through your mouth.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe I can place it on your elbow and you can eat it off your elbow.
Oh yeah.
Does that work?
Sure.
Once again, I think you know the drill. You just chew on it for a while.
Oh,
What is
Lord.
happening right now?
I'm not
Don't know.
sure.
I looked away for 5 seconds and I am so confused.
He's gonna caffeinate
I'm-
Bruno's elbow.
I'm putting weird root on Bruno's elbow.
Oh,
and he's
weird
gonna
root.
eat it off. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
And I'm trying to get everybody to stay overnight at this inn. Unsuccessfully, maybe?
Nobody wants to stay overnight here.
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah.
Not that it's not a decent place, but
Yeah. Nice and safe.
halfway through the day.
From the Beastmans.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I heard
Hey,
some
listen.
rumors.
If there's been people like walking today, I don't think there's actually any beastmen out. Plus, we have Mina and Grunkard, and we're fine.
Oh,
Oh, and I
If
don't
you
know if you
don't
knew this or
mind.
not, but like, Bert has a sword too. Right?
oh yeah. Oh,
Does
he's
he have a sword in the same way that you have medicine?
No,
oh my goodness.
I think it's like a real sword.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Bert has a sword, and you know what? He should be in the driver's seat. Bert, get up in the driver's seat. All right, good. The horses know what to do. I'll, just to get people started, I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap now, and I whip the horses just to get them moving.
Of course you do.
I assume we're mostly doing this song and dance at every stop where we're like, we have to coax Bruno back onto the coach.
Like, come.
He's
Leave a
already-
trail of pretzels or something.
halfway out and like into the place. Like, all right, guys, no one's following. Okay, all right.
He's got 2 eye patches on. Just lay him down to the coach and say he's in an inn.
Just tell him he's in a bed.
Yeah.
So it might take a little bit longer than typical, but you do stop for lunch, have some food, get back on the road, get Bruno wherever he needs to be to cause the least amount of trouble, and crack that whip and move on again.
All right.
The rest of the day is pretty uneventful. Those of you outside the coach do notice as the day goes on it getting slightly noticeably colder.
Ooh.
You're not in the sun too much being in the deep forest here. You start to see some frost here and there in the places that are even more in shadow, like throughout the day. Like if there's like a fallen over tree with the big old roots sticking up underneath there that doesn't get any sun, might have a little bit of frost. We haven't seen any snow yet, but it is getting closer and closer to winter, and you are heading north, so it's getting a little bit chillier. Eventually you reach Brokel. It's an unremarkable small town, Bert explains, serving as a market for the nearby villages of Kupfengrud and Guthergul.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure I'm butchering those. You ready for this spelling?
Yes.
Kupfengrub.
Yeah.
Kupfengrub. And Guthelgel. Guthugel.
That was my mom's middle name.
He also asked Bruno as he's laying there, either on the driving board or inside the coach. This isn't a Four Seasons coach, correct?
It is if you say it is.
Oh, I mean, like we saw yesterday, I'm sure they'll want proof. The main inn here, the Brokel Arms, is owned by the Four Seasons. So if this is not a Four Seasons coach, we'll have to go stay at the Market Inn, which isn't bad per se. It's just smaller and not quite as well kept.
Yeah, we're gonna go there.
Okay, very good.
To a dive-in?
Yeah.
I will say I have been enjoying this trip of nice furnishings in here, and the room and board included in the trip fees has been appreciated.
What do you mean room and board included? I mean...
Well, you're the coachman. You paid for it all yesterday.
Yeah.
Including that drink that was not exactly what I was expecting.
I know. They make them strong there.
Yes.
I wonder what drinks we'll get here.
But I'm looking forward to a comfortable bed again tonight. Thank you, coachman, sir.
You're welcome.
This is the only kind of treatment you can expect from Big D clients.
No cuddling this time.
No one else will do these things for you. Remember that.
Bruno, you're paying for all of their room and board tonight, too?
What? What are you talking about?
Literally what he just said.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about because I'm going to charge him for like the everything later.
I bet that's going to happen.
Yep.
Charge him for the everything. Here's your bill, and on it just says everything.
Supernumerate.
Easy.
I got to be a better businessman.
Yeah.
Gotta be a better lot of things.
Same.
Just a better human would be a good start.
I don't see the percentage in that.
ROI is actually really poor.
So I'll bust in, be like, I'll need room.
Kicks the door open.
And they could get their own rooms as well.
Like, a room for each?
For each of me, yeah.
Well, there's one of you.
Great. Slap me down for your best room.
So how many rooms are we getting? How many did you say are with you?
Well, I only see me with me, so.
How many humans can you fit in a room?
The rooms are built for 4.
Oh. All right. So, well, me and I could shove 3 others in with me.
Very good.
Yeah, the least smelliest, I guess.
What about the other? I see there are others getting out of your coach. More than 4.
Oh, yeah, they are.
2, 3 rooms?
I don't know. Let's ask them what they want. Like, you got a common room or something, right?
No, we don't have one of those here.
Wait, what?
All right. Well, then they got like
There's not a common room here?
No, we currently have 6 individual rooms open and a few dormitories.
What
Wow,
are dormitories?
More long-term
Okay.
stay.
Bruno, I think that this might be a really good opportunity to get the name out for Big Dick Enterprises.
Okay.
By paying for their room, just for these first few customers, and then the rumors will spread, and then we never have to do it again.
So, okay.
Is there another inn in town with a common room?
Oh, there is the Brokla Arms, but they only it is a 4 Seasons exclusive.
Well, you're a 4 Seasons driver. We came from a 4 Seasons lot, didn't we?
Well,
Isn't this a 4 Seasons commissioned job?
It is a 4 Seasons commission job.
Well, coaches we get here, I don't see the 4 Seasons emblem anywhere.
Well, no, it's a big dick coach.
You know what? We do have a 4 Seasons emblem, and I take off Dennis's shirt, and the map has an emblem on it, and I tattooed that emblem onto his back.
Like, I'm afraid that doesn't. I mean, I don't think that would count, but it's not my inn.
Really? Where does it need to be tattooed?
Well, typically it's on the coach, and the driver will wear a badge.
Oh,
But again, I mean, we serve all those that aren't 4 Seasons. You're more than welcome to stay here. It's 12 silver for a room.
Highway robbery. And I try to haggle him down.
Okay.
I'm going to help.
It's going to be a difficult haggle test, which a Webbie aid will negate that to make it back to just challenging.
Okay. And I browbeat him. And I also entice him with the nice smell of my coach. Because I'm like, hey, check out this coach and how nice I am. Also,
what are you negging him?
my gun's not loaded. But I haggled for 3 success levels.
Wow.
So you just confused him until he fell in love with you?
Yeah, you kind of argue circles around him until he's just kind of, you browbeat him until he's like, okay, fine, it's 10.
All right. Good.
You haggle him down to the standard 10 silver per room.
That's not how haggling works, but okay. So 10 silver for me, and damn it, that was another gold.
You don't get paid the 10 silver. You know that, right?
10 silver from you.
I'm going to haggle for a common room. And it doesn't go.
Yeah, they don't have one.
Yeah. Well, but is there like a broken dormitory or something I can sleep in for cheaper than like being in a room?
Yeah, the stables with the horses, like I did last night.
That's
You
an
could
option?
Just sleep on in your coach if it's comfortable, I guess.
No, you can't
but
sleep in the-
We don't have a common room for someone to stay in.
You can stand in the corner like a dentist.
Yeah, I guess I'll stay in Bruno's room if he's paying for it already.
And we don't allow people to stay in the tavern area anymore since we had a few incidences.
What type of incidences?
Well, just people being people, ruffians and such.
Oh.
No, I'm not going to stay up throughout the night to make sure people don't break things or whatever, so we just don't allow it.
Fair. So when do you close?
Usually when things quiet down. There's not a specific time.
Gotcha. How long have you been operating this particular establishment? Is this your primary vocation?
Yes, this is my establishment. I've been started up about 12 years ago.
Great. And you do things for fun.
Yes, I have hobbies.
What are they?
I enjoy fishing.
There's no river that goes to Middenland.
We have ponds.
Oh,
I mean, are you going to do this every time?
listen, man, I'm just trying to figure this out.
Make an average gossip test here.
Average, you say?
Plus 20.
We just slide right under. Yep.
Okay, so this guy's so like tired from being about, the arguing with Bruno for like 10 minutes over a few silver that he's much easier to talk to than people you met yesterday. So you feel like you're picking up some of these social cues and getting a little bit better at
Nice.
chatting with people.
Nice. Beautiful. All right. Cool.
All right, so that is day 2 down. We are roughly almost halfway to Middenheim in Brokel. So we'll see how far we can get next time on 156.
We're living on a prayer. Because we're halfway there.
Almost.
Whoa!
Not till you get to Middelweg.
That's stupid.
That means halfway there.
Thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed this show, check out all the other great shows here at the Professional Casual Network. Like what, Danny?
I'll tell you. On Mondays, we've got the Lost Omens podcast, our Pathfinder 2e actual play, hosted by me, playing through the Extinction Curse AP. Also, streaming on twitch.tv/Professional Casual Network at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you can check out, the Power Phase, our Marvel Crisis Protocol live battle report show. On Tuesdays, the podcast version of Wait, Did I Roll a Wild? Our Marvel Crisis Protocol vlog is available. On Wednesdays, alternating releases on the Patreon, we have Settling the Southlands, our homebrew Wolfthorpe actual play, and The Slithering, a Pathfinder 2nd edition actual play. And on Thursdays, live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/Professional Casual Network, we've got Wait, Did I Roll a Wild? Our Marvel Crisis Protocol vlog.
You can also check out back episodes of Elite 8 Showdown and the first 39 episodes of the Lost Omens podcast, the first 24 episodes of Settling the Southlands, and the first handful of episodes of The Slithering on the YouTube at youtube.com/theprofessionalcasual.